Is it rolling? They can see what we're about to do. Perfect. Look, Cha-Cha here is taking her day on time. Cha-Cha, let's go. Patience is the name of the game now. Be clear. Did I put her in the car? I can't remember. Either way, she can get in and out the car. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come here. They gotta do that look. See that right there? Little trick, little trick. Look, we're gonna talk about value, distractions, treats, toys. I bought a ball too. Get a ball. You got a ball? He got a ball. Now, I would tell you guys, as I told you guys before, it says grain free. The trick is to make sure when you look at the ingredients, see that ingredient? It literally just says beef liver. You don't want yeast in any of your treats. The dogs naturally already have yeast buildup, or yeast is a common thing that creates hot spots and so much other stuff. Inflammation, and a lot of your dog food creates yeast infections. So if you're looking for a good treat, look at the back of the ingredients. Make sure it has no yeast in it. It'll save you some problems, all right? We got Cha-Cha here. She doesn't like kids. She doesn't like trash bags. She doesn't like people. She doesn't like a lot of things, but she's not even 5 months old. She was born July 7th, to be clear. So put that in perspective. August was her first month of life objectively. And past that, what? That's not even, it's just, what, 4 or 5 months left in the year. Yeah.
July?
Yeah.
August, September, November, December.
Yeah, there you go. It's about 4. She's just a baby, but she's a hooligan. So, I got the retractable. I've actually never used a retractable stand. Tell them why you use retractables at top.
Hey, I like the retractable because it can go from being 3 feet to as far as this one is. I think this one's probably about 20 feet maybe?
No, I think it's 16.
It's about 16 feet. So she can start getting away from you and you can work on recalls. He might be 20.
That booger might be 20.
If she gets too far out there, he can still have control and communicate with her with that retractable.
Okay,
leash.
then tell them a little about the communication. Let's go over here. What does that mean when you say communicate with the leash?
Hey, communicate. So it's just like if somebody's not paying attention to you, you can tap them on the shoulder. So it's the same thing with the dog. If she's getting into this sniff right here, he can give 2 pops on that leash, and now she knows to look this way. So if he made that popping and he moved the opposite direction, in a perfect world, the dog's going to start following that tension.
So
have you taught her any recalls or anything yet?
She know a little. She know a little. What I'm gonna do though is one of my ways in which I do it. People, you see me sit down and I practice patience. I know. Unfortunately, a lot of people in life want to rush into things, punch people in the mouth, and hope people get it right. Look, 9 out of 10 people ain't that smart. That's just the truth. No offense, but that's just the truth. People don't think with their brains. They don't have not a lot of common sense. Farrakhan said it in a speech one time. It didn't take grandma a college education to know a fool when she saw one. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? Them old people, they wise as all outdoors. They take, boy, baby, you better stay away from that joker. Keep like, grandma, that's my friend. He fine. He be like, look here, nigga. I didn't told you now. So recall wise, one of the first things I do personally, and I'm gonna use this bench as an example, is I just sit down and just basically let the dog run around and I call her. I like to make sure my energy matches theirs, because like again, she's curious. So I'll loosen this up. She's not been over here a lot. I've been doing better at walking them, but I'm gonna sit down. Stan's gonna be the distraction, and I'm gonna try to entice her to come. So I'm saying, show the dog. Cha-cha.
Girl. So when you're doing this and the person is being the distraction, when they make communication, whether it's their name, whistle, whatever their recall is, you stop adding that distraction and let her figure out what she's supposed to do. So now we'll add a little bit more.
Good girl.
And now she's checking in with daddy, and that's what you want. You want your dog to be looking to you whenever they're unsure about what's going on. If you're the leader of the pack, they're gonna look to you to lead.
And mind you, Cha-Cha's a dog who's gonna have her own mind. Her mother's the same way. I had to get Zara under complete control because Zara,
She's trying to get that dog.
no, that ball. I knew I had it. Here, there you go. She likes playing with the ball. Her and Bam Bam, they like this ball. This get there. That's why I want to show you guys, for instance, how to do it without any toys or treats. Look, we got some good treats. I got a little tug that Stan left behind. I got a ball. I know she likes that. You saw she just dug in my pocket to get it. I teach them how to do a little ball stuff immediately. And plus, when I had it last night, when you walk your dog up the conditioning, throw that ball about 20 times, it'll wear him out a little bit more. So mind you, she did 1.68 miles yesterday, and then I threw the ball a little bit. That'll get the dog going. Oh, I thought she took the bag with her. Skirt, skirt. See what I'm saying? Independent thinker. This dog, she want to do something. I'm telling you right now, if I don't get her under control, she just gonna do it. And not even think about it. It ain't you, and that's what I love about a good dog. Some of y'all trying to encourage y'all dog to do all this stuff. Hey, come on, such and such. If I let this joker loose, I seen Batman and crawled under here one time. They just want to wander around. Look, you see what I'm saying? These are kind of don't fall. These are kind of stuff you want to see in a dog, especially if you are a person who likes confidence. I love a confident animal, just like I like being a confident person. So we're gonna do one more distraction, and then I'm gonna grab the ball here in a second. Cha-cha. Good girl. Now, you see that there? That's work at its finest. And look, practice, people. If you got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, them other friends,
Mama, daddy,
somebody, say, look, let me make sure that my dog is safe in these situations. I want her to be curious, but I want her to be safe more than anything. So what does that mean? If she do see something and she gets uncomfortable, she does see something, she gets uncomfortable, and I call her back, she should know, hey, I'm safe here. Let me go back here. And that makes me safe too. So let me be very clear. Just like if you ran up on me, I might grab you and shove you into this tree if I don't know you. Like, what are you doing? Who are you? That's my first reaction coming to my mind. Hold you up in this tree and ask you a few questions. So if you run up on my dog, I don't expect her to be kind, because you shouldn't be running up on an animal. You wouldn't run up on a lion. I said this in the live the other night. What I love about dogs is the closest thing to a lion I could have access to, that I can control. Now, I ain't let no lion roam around my crib. That stuff where them jokers is walking with them lions, shout out to those guys. They're more brave than I could be. Cats are always unpredictable, so I don't get it, but it's the closest thing to a lion I could tame. And trust me, this dog needs a lot of taming, but you gotta spend some time with the dog. Anything we're missing,
have value, like you said.
the next step would be, go ahead, finish.
Oh.
Take the leash off.
Have value. Your dog has to know where fun, where love, all that stuff comes from, and it has to come through and from you. So don't leave toys around all the time for your dog, because they'll learn to be self-soothers. So in places like this, if she didn't know the ball was with him, she's gonna go look for a ball. And if she's gotten success by sniffing around in the backyard and finding a random ball, she's gonna get into that habit. So don't leave toys out. Don't leave food out on the ground for them all the time. Make everything come through you, and you're gonna have a solid recall.
There you go, people. Look, we're gonna do one more for you with her off the leash. Go ahead and call her, Stan. Cha-cha. Good girl. One step at a time, people. Take care of your dogs. It's really that simple. Stay tuned as always. Like, subscribe, share, and thank you for watching.